I'd like to give a shout out to all my friends. You know who you are. In May of 2014, a senior at Carmel High School was asked to give a demonstration of his speaking abilities at his graduation ceremony. Unfortunately, he procrastinated until the night before graduation, justifying his poor decision-making skills with the phrase, YOLO, and soon found himself shamelessly plagiarizing and paraphrasing many famous works in an attempt not to embarrass himself. This is the result. Your discretion is advised. Friends, Romans, countrymen, class of 2014, lend me your ears as I attempt to transform what could possibly be the most boring 8 minutes of your life into the most riveting and inspiring speech you'll never remember. Since we're all graduating today, let us pause for a moment and reflect. After spending up to 4 years of our lives here at CHS, have any of us really taken the time to grasp the fact that we're graduating? That we're about to become graduates of CHS? I mean, what does graduation really mean on a deep, meaningful level? To answer this question, I had no choice but to consult my most trusted source of up-to-date information, Urban Dictionary. Among the many interesting definitions for graduation, the most appropriate was probably, quote, the best known cure for senioritis. So there you have it, guys. The true meaning of graduation: to receive a magical sheet of paper that will cure us of this terrible disease. And it only cost us 4 years of blood, sweat, and tears. Nice. Now every speech needs a good quote from a famous historical figure. For this one, I've chosen our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln, and his influential Gettysburg Address. As a disclaimer, I have changed the wording slightly to fit our own needs. 47 years ago, the foundation of our great institution was laid on the south side of what would eventually become the city of Carmel. 3 years later, the class of 1890 became the first class of Greyhounds to walk out of here carrying those magical slips of paper. I bet those graduates felt special as they walked out of their graduation ceremony, glad to be done listening to their boring speaker ramble on and on. But that's the thing about graduating seniors. They like to think that they're the best graduating class ever. And let's be honest here, our class is certainly no exception. Like the innumerable number of other classes that have had the opportunity to graduate from here, we, the class of 2014, have good reason to be proud of what we have accomplished. From academic achievements, to athletic championships, to artistic showcases, and everything in between, we have demonstrated that we too are capable of holding our own against the ever-increasing tide of expectations. And we too have rightfully earned a spot among the many other accomplished classes of CHS. But there's something else about our class that makes us truly special. Something that can't be measured in the quantity of trophies, awards, or titles that we've earned. In fact, it's not even a thing, but rather a feeling. I now ask you, my fellow graduates, to look around at the faces of all the others that are wearing that same blue cap and gown that you are, and ask you to look long and hard. Can you feel it all coming back to you? The nostalgia of every experience and adventure you've shared with the people around you. There's a common theme buried within these memories that we share. A sense of unity, unlike any other. This is what makes our class extraordinary. Not the things we've done, nor the places we've been, but the way we've treated and cared for one another. Because at the end of the day, I know that if I were given the chance to go through it all again, every up and down on the roller coaster that is high school, I would do it only with the most supportive, most united, and most amazing community of people I've ever met. The Carmel High School class of 2014. A class I'm both humbled and honored to call my own. So thank you, each and every one of you, for helping to make my little high school experience something I will cherish for the rest of my life. and I sincerely hope that all of you feel the same. Now, you probably thought I was going to end my speech there, right? Well, I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. You see, one of the only redeeming qualities of giving a graduation speech is that you have a captive audience, and I plan on taking full advantage of this fact. Don't worry though, I'm almost done. For the last 4 years, we've thought only about reaching today as best we could, about graduating high school. But now that we've made it, we have the freedom to dream bigger. Some of us may already know what those dreams are, but for the majority of us, we have yet to discover them. Regardless of where we stand now, there will come a day when we all finally realize what we want in life. And when that time comes, be prepared to do anything for that dream, because it won't be easy. You see, we're raised to believe that if we work hard, we will succeed. That if we truly put in all we've got and try our hardest, we will fulfill our dreams with flying colors. But the reality is, life doesn't work that way. The world has absolutely no obligation to give us what we want, even if we've already given everything we have. Inevitably, we will fail and get knocked down. And all we want to do then is lay there and give up. But we can't. No matter how many times we get knocked down, we cannot allow ourselves to get swept away by our circumstances, no matter how bad. We have to get back up and take control. Because as Rocky said, life ain't about how hard you get hit, how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. If you take nothing else from this speech, remember that. Trust me, you won't regret it. Thank you all for staying awake. Best wishes for the future, and congratulations once again to the best graduating class ever, the class of 2014.
My speech isn't as funny as Pat.